Silk 106.9.
The sweetness of the summer air, you and I, we held each other tight. Time will take its toll, but I'll never let you go. Your love is like a high. You and our love can never die. Together as we grow, I'll always let you know you're my reason why.
Martin Gillespie. I've said it right, haven't I? Gillespie, is that right?
That's correct, yeah.
Spot on, right, okay. From Skerryvore. I'm going to ask you again now. Have I said that right, though?
Yep, spot on as well. Excellent.
I love the name of the band. Where's that name come from?
Skerryvore is a lighthouse just off the west coast of Tiree. It's one of the biggest in Europe, actually, built by the Stevenson brothers. So it's quite an amazing feat, actually. If you ever get out to the west coast of Scotland or onto Tiree, and you can see it from the island. It's about 14 miles off the island, but it's an amazing feat. We've been out a couple of times on a boat to see it, and it's something else. The way they actually built it's incredible. So they built it all on land first to make sure it all fitted together. Then they boated it out, small boats, and so it's an incredible structure.
I'm going to make a note of that because me and the wife love going to Scotland, by the way, but ashamedly, we only go to the touristy bits like Edinburgh, Glasgow. We visited Aberdeen once or twice anyway, but we've not been to the proper Scotland.
Yeah,
we want to do.
I can highly recommend the west coast and the islands. Certainly from being brought up in Tiree, it's an incredible place. White beaches and don't always get this. It is the sunniest place in the UK, but it's also the windiest as well. When it's windy. Trust me, there's no trees or hills. So.
There's a very good joke from Billy Connolly. He went to the isle. He went one of the Northern Isles.
Yeah.
Billy Connolly said, "You know, it's a good day when the waterfall goes upwards."
Yeah. Totally.
Excellent. Right, let's get into the music. Anyway, this is what it's all about. The new single, anyway, You and I, is absolutely superb. Now, I'm going to have to apologize. I had never heard of you guys, right? So, who are Skerryvore?
Skerryvore are an 8-piece sort of folk Celtic band. Started off in Tiree and now, that's 15 years. 15 years was last year, actually. We might have a 15-year anniversary concert at Inverary Castle, but sadly, everything got cancelled last year like this year. So, we've been going for 15 years, tour globally, a lot of time in the States at the moment, and we've just released our first full live album last year, which was 8th album, I think. 7th or 8th, I can't remember. Along those lines anyway, so. But it's been great.
It's amazing. I mean, the thing is, I mean, I went on YouTube and had a look of all the other stuff you've done, and I like it a lot, actually. It's right on my street. But the song You and I, is very commercial.
Yeah,
it's got that commercial. It jumps out of the radio at you. Dare I can compare it to. It's very 90s for me. Do you remember people like Big Country, Deacon Blue, that kind of thing? Was that the sound you were going for with that track? Was it?
Not really. It's if you listen to Skerryvore, if you go back, we've kind of evolved as a band right from the very start. When we started off with only 4 members, it was very, very traditional. So we played for a lot of dance, like Scottish Gaelic dancing, and we've done that sort of scene. And the band has evolved. Alec, the singer, him and Fraser used to come to Tiree and holiday, and that's how they met, myself and my brother, and that's how the band sort of started. But they're not from a traditional background at all. They're from Livingston, which is just outside Edinburgh. So they were sort of brought up with pop and jazz and just sort of mainstream music. So their influence is that side. Alex, very Americana influenced as well. You'll probably hear that in a lot of his songs that he writes. So the band just sort of evolved, and the kind of sound that this track's probably just another evolvement of, if you listen to our last album, Evo, a lot of Alex songs, they're getting more commercial again, Take My Hand and stuff like that. So it's I think it just was. It's a kind of evolvement. And we don't try and push boundaries too far, but we just kind of try and keep things fresh and progressive sort of thing, you know.
Well, the track is absolutely spot on. As I said, it takes me back to the old days anyway, and I really like it. I haven't seen the music video to this, but please tell me there is a music video, and you're on a hill somewhere, surrounded by snow, wind, and you're playing your guitar in the wind. Am I right or not?
Not quite. No, I think it is in Glasgow though, and it is on a squinty bridge at one point. That's about it. So. It probably was raining.
It's got that kind of. I can just picture a video in my mind anyway.
But there is one video. There is one video for at the end of the line. That's on a hill in Scotland. So you'll find that on YouTube.
Excellent. Tell me about the track that you wrote, Martin, for the band that you did for charity, for the NHS charities.
Yeah, just at the start of the initial lockdown away back in April last year, and just that the idea was put to me to write something, because NHS were also under pressure at that point, or doing an amazing job, and somebody just suggested, what about writing a piece of music? I had this idea. I recorded the phone, sent it to the boys, see what they thought about the idea of doing this. It just kind of grew arms and legs, and by the following week, we had it recorded and out in a video, and it just kind of grew and grew, and everybody was playing it. It was getting played on the Thursday nights, and it was on radio, TV and stuff, so it's got #1 in the official Scottish charts, so it's our first #1, so
amazing.
It's pretty good. Yeah, so it's good as well. I mean, it raised a lot for charity and stuff. I think music's been so important to people. We've kind of found that throughout this whole sort of pandemic and stuff. That's why we just try to keep stuff going, whether it's been the new videos, a couple of live concerts, merch, just try to, because people, I mean, Alec himself, he does a live gig every Friday night for all his fans. It's great. I think people just enjoy, still having that. Obviously, they're wanting to get to live gigs, but I think even just having something online that they can tune into and having new music content just kind of helps people at the moment as well. So.
Well, I mean, I was going to ask you with the lockdown anyway, how has the lockdown affected the band? Are you rehearsing? Are you getting together on Zoom, jamming and throwing around ideas, or have you just chilled out for a bit and waiting for things to get back to normal?
But as I was saying, we've kind of kept things moving. At first, we're obviously the first few months we're kind of hoping we might be back for the summer. Last year, but obviously it's just grown. But the way this year's looking, we're writing off most of this year again, which is a shame. But we've kept things going. We've done a couple, like the Everyday Heroes thing's all done in our own houses. Scott, my fellow bagpipe in the band, he's got a studio in his house, so he managed to pull it all together. And Alex got his own studio in the house, so a lot of the guys have got recording equipment. So we've done a few wee projects where we've all recorded our own bits and sent them to one of the guys, and they pull it all together and stuff. So in that sense, it's been good. So we've done 2 live streams. We've done one from the Clydeside Whisky Distillery back in September, and we've done a New Year's Day one in conjunction with the Burns Museum on January 1st there. So we'll probably plan another live stream at some point later in the year and just keep things moving that way. So.
How old is the track You and I anyway? I'm taking you recorded it and put it together way before the pandemic kicked in.
No, it was actually done. It was done in it was released in November last year, and it was actually recorded in October.
Oh wow!
So, Alec had the idea earlier, I think in the summer. He sent it through to the boys, and then we were sure on the track. We just weren't sure when we were going to release it. We thought, well, let's just do it and get it out. And we'd obviously released it in November, and we just thought it had its time. And then, sure enough, beginning of January, we got the news that it got playlisted. So yeah, it's fantastic.
It is a great song, and I'm really into your back catalogue anyway. So I'm really, I am now a Skerryvore fan. I've said to my some of my friends, they've gone, and I'm sorry for saying it, but they go, who are them? Because it's not mainstream, is it? Do you know what I mean?
No.
It's not like Coldplay. It's not like, I don't know who else I could name. But I tell you what, you got big things coming to you guys. You really have.
I hope so.
It's absolutely fantastic.
It's been good. It's something we've tried for years, and obviously it's not an easy thing to go on the Radio 2 list. It's been great to be on this long, and as you say, it's opening up new fans. We've got a fans page which is run by a couple of our fans, and they saying like the amount of requests to join since we've been on Radio 2 has been incredible. So it's great, it's growing the following, it's getting the name out into more mainstream channels, and hopefully it kind of helps progress and keep going. So.
Absolutely. Anyway, so on the subject of your band name, anyway, which I didn't know it was a lighthouse anyway, and it's a fantastic story. Are you up for a little game?
Yes.
Are you up for a little game? It's called Band Name Game.
Right, okay.
So I'm going to give you 10 band names, and you got to tell me whether you think it's a true band name or one I've made up.
Right, okay.
Right? There's only 10, so don't worry about it. Right? So number one, Martin, number one is Flowers Must Die. Is that a real band name, or have I made that up?
That's made up.
Okay. Next band name is Sue Pollard. Is that made up, or is that a real band name?
That one's made up, I think.
Okay. Next band name is Dana Nana 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 Aykroyd.
That's definitely made up.
Okay, right. The next band name is Crispy Ambulance.
That's real.
Right, okay. Next one is congratulations on your decision to become a pilot.
Surely not. That's not real.
So you say not real?
Not real.
Okay. Next band name is Toenail.
Real.
Next band name is Campervan Beethoven.
Real.
Next one is Let's Eat Grandma.
Not real.
And the last one is, I've got to count these. Pigs, 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 pigs.
Real. and the first one was real. Change that one to real. I think the very first one was real.
What, Flowers Must Die?
Aye.
You're going for real on that one?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So Flowers Must Die, yes, is real. Half Man, Half Biscuit, you said that was fake, didn't you? You said that was fake.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real, yeah. Dana Aykroyd. Oh no, sorry, Sue Pollard. Sue Pollard is fake. You got that correct. Right, so you full 3 out of 3 so far. Dana Aykroyd. You said that was fake, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually real. That's a real band name.
There's a good story about Dan Aykroyd. He was on Tyree when we were kids, where I'm from, and he met my folks. He was at a wedding in Tyree.
Really? Oh, amazing. Great story. I'm glad I did that one now. Crispy Ambulance. Yeah, you got that right. That is true. Congratulations on your decision to become a pilot. That is... What did you say for that one? You said that was fake, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. That is the band name.
I thought we'd have mental name in Skerryvore, but he's a one.
Toenail is made up by me. So you got that one. You got that one correct, didn't you? You said it was made up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Campervan Beethoven. You got that correct. That is true. That is a band name. Let's Eat Grandma. You said that was fake. That is actually true. That is a proper band name. And pigs. What did you say for that? You said that was a real one, didn't you?
I said it was real.
Yeah, you're right there. That's real anyway. You didn't do bad in the end. I think you got about like 9 out of 10. I think there or thereabouts. That was quite good. That.
That's good.
Oh my
Hello,
days!
Martin here from Skerryvore. This is our new single, You and I.
Fabulous.
As the city lights go down and the amber fills the sky, it's only you and I, just another night in this old town, and we walked without a care through the streets we knew so well. It's only you and I, and the sweetness of the summer air. You and I, we held each other tight. Time will take its toll, but I'll never let you go. Your love is like a high. You and I, our love can never die. Together as we grow, I'll never be erased. An echo in the heart, always felt forever there, and we'll walk without a care through whatever comes our way. Together, you and I, we can make it anywhere. You say